Good morning, traders. Today is May 6th, Monday. It's now 5:30 a.m. You're about to see the real process of what I do every single morning. Pre-markets to plan for my trades for the day. So you can see I have my platform up for my trading platform, my scanner up, and I'm getting ready to do the most important step, the step number 1 of every single day, which is scanning for stocks to trade and selecting the right kind of stocks to trade. If I look like I just woke up, that's because it's true. It's very early in the morning, but we got this. Follow along with me here. Like I've always mentioned on this channel, most of the work in trading is done outside of regular market hours. Therefore, selecting the right stocks to trade, planning your trades and all the levels before they open is even more crucial than anything you do after the bell rings. So I just wanted to film this realistic trading vlog, I guess, not to show you guys how much money I'm going to make today, I have no idea, but to show you the real work behind the trade planning process that you need to put in every single morning if you are serious about making trading as a real career. And just to be honest, I had a small red day on Friday. So today, Monday, I just wanted to size down, be very conservative, and just get my groove and my confidence back. Whether I make money or not today, that's not the point. Obviously, I don't have the superpower to predict the market, whether it's gonna go up or down, or whether I'm going to make profits or lose money. But I'll make sure to walk you through my thought process step by step, from my trade planning session to live trading later on. If you enjoy these kind of more casual videos of me showing the behind the scenes process, then please remember to drop a like down below. I really appreciate it. So the first step I do every single morning is open up my scanner and search for stocks to trade. Usually I do so by having a pre-market gap scan for small caps as well as large cap stocks. So over here you can see it's Stocksio, my newest scanner, and it's my very own proprietary scanner that I built over the last 6 months. So you can see on Stocksio, you can see my pre-market gap scan for small caps, large caps, and the rest of the scanners are for midday movers for small caps, swing trade potentials for large caps, and low float movers. I wanted a scanner that's simple and easy to use, and it's easy to take around anywhere. So that's the reason I created Stocksio. I prefer how clean it is. You can see it's very, very simple. And since it's based on a browser, like I'm using a Google Chrome browser right now, I can take it easily anywhere with me on my PC, MacBook, and any of the travel laptops. So once I run my pre-market gap scan for small caps, these are usually the first stocks I'll start looking at. For example, you can see pre-market gap, this thing already ran up over 100, almost 100% XPP. I'll definitely look at that, SGE, TCBP, all these other ones as well. So for the details of the scan, I'm looking for stocks above $1 per share, volume at least 200,000. Oops, missing a zero there. But I'm looking for 200,000 here. Gap percentage, I want to see at least 10% gap up. But ideally, you can see, as you saw earlier, the gap percentage, we're looking at closer to like 90%. So anywhere above 50 would be great. But I'm casting a wide net, so I'm setting at 10%. And market cap, I'm looking for less than 800 mil market cap. So that's my scan for small caps. And once you're done, you can sort it by gap percentage over here. One thing I also like to make note of that I kind of started noticing lately is that a lot of these small cap gappers with high percentage gap, you can see like this one, 100%, 39%. If the insider ownership is really high, inside ownership, you can see 72% XBP, SGE, 78%. This is not 100% guaranteed, but a lot of times I find stocks that gapped up huge with high insider ownership, they tend to sell off or sell off the gap, or they are unable to continue breaking out. So that's the kind of stocks I want to look for if I'm short selling. Stocksio is now live. I spent the last 6 months working with developers and getting feedback from a lot of traders testing it to make sure this scanner is easy to use, fast, and most importantly, affordable for you. We have a very special promotion right now for 40% off. That's less than $42 per month. You can use the exact same templates I have here for day trading or swing trading. So make sure to get the limited time offer at Stocksio. The promotion will expire in 10 days. Okay, now after I'm done with the small cap gap scan, the next one I'll look at is the large cap pre-market gap scan as well. So if you look at here, this is my pre-market large cap This is my pre-market large cap gappers. If you look at the settings really quick, I'm looking for a lot less volume, 20,000 shares only. It's normal for large caps. Gap percentage, I'm looking for greater than 3% move. Market cap, greater than 800 million. But ideally, you're looking at usually more than 5 billion and up. You can sort by gap percentage once again. And these are the results for the larger cap stocks. So this will be the kind of scan for large caps where I use to find either gap up, reversal long if the stock has gapped up a lot. So we'll take a look at all these tickers in just a little bit. But also the trend join long setups in which a stock gaps up and continue trending up higher after the open. And the rest of these templates, as you can see, midday movers, swings, and after hours, I definitely only use them after about 11:30 a.m. market time. There's more pre-built scanners here that you can use if you're on Stocksio, volume runners, small cap gappers, and for swing trading. Or you can build your own and hide them. Oh, another really cool feature I want to show, I almost forgot. It's a single stock research tool. So you can see earlier I was looking at SGBX. Let's say if I want to quickly look at XBP, I can look at that stock really quickly, see the market cap, float volume live, dollar volume, gap percentage, change percentage. And the sector as well, it's in tech. So took a small pre-market short on XBP. This one actually had decent news, so gotta be cautious with it. It's a low float stock as well. But took a quick short, thinking that we were gonna test $4, but you can see we just reclaimed really quick. This is a low float stock. Like if you look at my small cap scanner. So yeah, if you look at this, it's top gainer on the day, gapping up 100%. Usually when with these small cap stocks that's able to gap over 100% pre-market, you wanna be very cautious if you are short selling the stock. It's actually probably a better long, but for me, it's a little bit difficult to long these downtrending stocks. Like if you look at the daily, been downtrending. I call this a bag holder chart, as you can see on the screen. So that's the reason. But in hindsight, I mean, everything's clear in hindsight. It's a better long. But yeah, I think at the open, we can at least test 5 or even like 550s. But yeah, showing on a scanner, you can see small market cap. Float is relatively low, below 8 mil. Decent volume, highest gap percentage. Let's see, insider ownership's high though. So with small caps, insider ownership, a lot of times, it makes me, if it's high, it makes me more bearish on the stock because the insiders have the directors, inside investors, they have a lot more incentives to sell when a stock gaps up 100, 200%, because that's usually the only way they can make money from these small cap companies. So keep that in mind. Large caps, not really like anything. I think everyone will be focused on XBP at the open. NU, this one I do like. As a trend join long setup, it has upside to 122s, but I want to see if this 118's key level holds up pre-market or after the open. So those two are probably my main watch. The other ones that's, maybe I don't think I'll get to trade this. TCDP, this one if it pops enough, I'll short it, but it looks like it's done already. So from 5:30 a.m. my time to 9 a.m., that's a time where I'm doing scanning for stocks and news research. After 6 to 6:15, which is market time 9 to 9:15, that's when I've narrowed down my watch list. And this is what my watch list looks like for today's trading session. For small cap stocks, I'm looking at potential shorts on XBP, backholder short setup. SSR is triggered on this, so gotta be careful. And the stock is up over 100% pre-market. For large caps, I'm looking at MU for potential trend join long setups over that 118's pre-market key level area, this is usually the kind of things I tell myself before the market's about to open. When you're trading right after coming back from a red day, like I did last Friday, remember to size down on the day today and do not try to make back your losses. For me personally today, my focus after a red day, last trading day, is just to trade well today with discipline, regain my confidence with small size. So again, whether I make back the money or not, it's irrelevant. And secondly is that be aware that the watches I've just created, the one you just saw, is just a guidance. Sometimes things just don't go according to plan, and you should know when your key levels and your trade plans are no longer valid based on the price action in real time. All right, it's almost the market open. I'm going to focus on my trading now. I'll record my trades to recap with you guys later. I don't know whether today's gonna be a green day or a red day or even a no trade day, but let's just see what happens. I've prepared my watches. I've scanned for the stocks I need to trade. So I've done my work before the market opens, and I'll definitely walk you through my thought process in detail when I'm done. Alright traders, it's being a very uneventful day trading wise. It's now about 2:30 p.m. market time. Let's recap some of the trades from the day. So we'll start with the biggest loser. I mean, today was really choppy, at least for me. You know, when I'm trading a lot more conservative size after a red day, I'm really quick to cut my losses. So execution-wise, honestly, wasn't the best today. You can see the idea was to join trend on NVIDIA and Micron. But Micron, you know, it was nice in the beginning. I got stopped out a little bit here, down here. I joined the trend to go higher, sold into 121s. But then like the trend just broke. You can see it broke down around the 120s and it just kind of lost its mojo. So stopped out everything. Turned out to be a very, very small green. NVIDIA was the same way, but it was a lot stronger than MU, but it's definitely choppy though. Like if you look at the 5-minute chart, you know, a lot of false breakout, pull back, you know, but it kind of rolled this 8 EMA nicely. So I should have just stuck with using the momentum indicator like that one. But yeah, you can see after I stopped out again here midday around 12 o'clock, now it's back to highs, 119. I think this thing's honestly gonna go to 120 and 140s and test the all-time highs once again. So yeah, very frustrating day. You know, even though I wasn't trading much size at all, I think I was using at most 500 shares. NVIDIA, I think I was using anywhere from like 150 to 200 shares with my small size. Still got kind of chopped up a little bit. XPP, this is my main watch actually. This one, you know, I sized in a little bit pre-market, 450, covered some 420s. And at the open, I got a little bit chopped up. Like if we go to the 2-minute chart. At the open, the thesis of the short was the right one. At the open, I added into this $4 breakdown, and then I stopped out everything only for this thing to like clear out the shorts and slam back down. So that's why I got back in 360s and I kind of tried to ride it as long as I can down to 320s. I only have 500 shares left. Honestly, like I was red on this ticker at first. Now I'm slightly green, but yeah, very, very small winner. I'm trying to see if we get to like $3 at the end of the day. We'll see if that happens. Next, BENF. This one I only meant to go short. The long was when I accidentally covered too much. I shorted some here, $8, covered some of it when it cleared out. I thought we're gonna go to $9 for sure. So I stopped out. And then for the stock, same thing, very similar as XBP, these low float stocks. They're really good at clearing out the shorts and slam back down. Of course, it's all clear in hindsight. At the time, it looked strong and it was about to hold. So I didn't want to get stuck in hold. So that's why I always prefer to stop out. Same thing as on XBP. So I shorted 750s. shorted some more 660s, covered into the 630s and 570s. You can see faded down a little bit lower by 50 cents. And then next one, this one turned out to be just a break-even trade. I got in thinking that the higher they break, we're gonna trend up even higher. But I didn't like that. It kind of like had the huge rug pull. Tried to test again 129s and I just couldn't. So I just stopped out. Pretty much break even on Carvana. And that was a good stop. You can see after that 128 failed, this thing went all the way back down to 123. So day trading wise, honestly, today was pretty much a dud. But swing trading, I actually did much better swing trading today than day trading. Nvidia, this one this one you can see, sometimes just having one entry in, one exit out with your swing trade, you end up making more. So that's very interesting. I saw Nvidia on the midday mover swing scan here. It was all the way, I always kind of start by looking at stocks with the highest change percentage. Then if I don't like these stocks, then eventually I get to the end. I think that's where Nvidia is. All the way at the bottom, it's up like 3.5% on the day. Like Nvidia is all the way down there, 3.45%. But it's a stock that I'm familiar with. So I saw Nvidia with MU. Remember, MU is a stock I did day trade. I day traded on my day trading account. I didn't do as well on the day trade, but I remember, Nvidia, same sector, semiconductors, and now the daily chart is breaking out. If you look at the daily chart, you're breaking out like from a huge downtrend here that's formed all the way down here. So that's where I got long. Don't forget to check out Stocks.io. The scanner is now live. We're having a 40% launch promotion. That will be less than $42 per month. You can use the exact same scanners I have here for midday movers, large caps, either for day trading or swing trading. Pre-market, I have the small cap gap scan as well as a large cap scan. Then you can also create your custom ones like the after hour scan or the low float movers. Remember, they also have built-in scanners that you can use as well. I put in a lot of hard work with my developer over the last 6 months. So I'm really excited to share this browser-based scanner with you guys. It's fast, easy to use, and most importantly, affordable. So make sure to check it out and feel free to let me know what you think down below. If you're interested in seeing a complete walkthrough of how I set up my scanner on Stocks.io, I have a walkthrough video over here.